Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. I finally made a Swain video, and the reason that it took so long is because, let me show you. I played, as you can see, this season alone I played 44 games of Swain, and in the beginning I was struggling. Like, in the beginning I didn't really have a very high win rate, until I changed my build, my playstyle. That's when I started winning a lot. Like, in the beginning I actually had a 40% win rate, but then I finally figured it out, like how you're supposed to build this champion. Because let me show you what the difference was. And by the way, Swain is not available in the game right now. So if you want to play Swain, unfortunately you can. You're gonna have to wait a little bit because he's bugged. He can crash the game. So they removed him out of the game. So this is the build. Pretend that this is Swain, by the way. But this is the build that I used. No, not this one. This is the build that I used to go. Like, sort of a build like this, where you would go for Rod of Ages, Rylai's Crystal Scepter, and then, you would go for the Amaranth Twin Guard. Like, this was the top build for a really long time. And the top builds, like, everyone was going for this build. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try. Let's see. So I played like 30 games, 35 games of it, and it's okay. Like, it's really good late game, but like, when you have the Rod of Ages and the Rylai's Scepter and you're building towards the Amaranth Twin Guard, you're so weak because Amaranth Twin Guard is a really expensive item. It takes you really long to get this power spike, and it just feels weak. This build felt weak. Like, again, this build is okay if you want to be more tanky, but you're not gonna carry games with this build. Like, you're not gonna carry the games. You're just not. Like, there's another item that you could go for example, which is this one, Searing Crown. This item is good against a full AD composition, but yet again, like, you just really don't want to go for this build. The build that you do want to go is this one. Like, I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's just go full AP Swain and see what happens. So I went for Rod of Ages, Riftmaker, and then Rabadon's Deathcap. Yes, I had never built Rabadon's Deathcap on Swain before. And this was the build, guys. Because your healing will be so crazy. You heal so much. Your damage, your ultimate just drains the hell out of the enemies. It's so powerful. And then fourth item is going to be a Rylai's Scepter, because you're going to have so much damage, and Rylai's Scepter is going to keep them close to you, and you're going to destroy them. And then as your last final item, you go for the Void Staff, because you have so much damage, you want to be piercing their shields. If you're against a full AD composition, perhaps you could switch out some item for Searing Crown. You could switch out maybe the Rylai's Scepter. You can definitely search out the Void Staff, by the way, as your last item. But then you would have to delay your Rylai's Scepter. So you can go for Searing Crown against full AD. If you're against like a full AP composition, then you can also go for a Spirit Visage as your, like, as your last item or as your fourth item. But make sure you get at the very least 4 offensive items. And then for the boots, you don't want to Ionian, not Ionian. You want to go for either Mercury's Threats or Plated Steel Caps, or the Glutinous Greaves. Glutinous Greaves are also good, because these ones will give you additional healing. It's really, really nice to have. And for the enchantment, you go for Stasis Enchant. By the way, just so you know, Protect Enchant will increase the healing from your ultimate. And it will keep going until you leave the fight for 3 seconds. So, if, I don't think it's worth it, but you can increase the healing of your ultimate indefinitely, well, until it runs out. And if the enemy has 0 anti-heal, it could be useful. But otherwise, just go for Stasis, because even though when you're in your Stasis, you're still going to be healing up, because your ult doesn't stop during your Stasis. For the runes, you go for Conqueror. And wait, I want to show it like this. For the runes, you go for Conqueror. I've seen people go Phase Rush, but no. Electrocute, also no. Airy, also no. Just go for Conqueror. It's going to be much more powerful in the mid-late game, much more powerful during those all-in fights, and it's going to give you all a lot more damage. Second one, you go for Triumph, because when you get those kills, you're going to be healing up, and it's really, really powerful. Also, you do a lot of bonus damage to enemies that are lower HP, lower than 35% health. So, second charge of your ultimate is really going to blow up on the enemies when they're at lower HPs. Here you go for Perseverance. If the enemies have CC, it's very good, makes you very tanky. You can also go for Conditioning to scale further into the late game. Both are good, to be honest. Fourth one, you go for Transcendence every single game, because you want to have Ability Haste. And this is going to be reducing your cooldown, so you can spam your abilities more during team fights. And then for the spells, you go for Flash and Ignite. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. As you can see, this is a Challenger game. We have a Challenger Karma, Challenger Camille, but unfortunately we have a Master Vi. And this game is a really good example of like why you shouldn't blame the player, but you should blame the game. Like, you should already know what's gonna happen when you go into a game like this. You know, when it's like a Grandmaster Challenger game, you have challengers of your team, and then there is a Master Vi. You know, you should know what's gonna happen, and you shouldn't get mad. Like, because obviously this is not the place for this Vi. I have no idea why Riot has matchmaking like this, because it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So, yeah, you'll see. You'll see. By the way, a quick small little drafting tip for Swain. You want to pick Swain into melee champions. Swain is really, really good into melee champions. Like right here, I've already hit the Ahri twice with my third ability. But hitting an Ahri is incredibly hard because it's a ranged champion. You really have to outplay. Oh, she flashed out of it. I actually went full aggressive on her because if I rooted her, I would have actually killed her. That's pretty crazy. Oh, and this particular game, I was testing out Exhaust. I normally always go for Ignite, but to be honest, Exhaust is pretty good. You know why Exhaust is good? Because you can exhaust the enemy and you'll be able to hit your third ability for free. I hit her again here. So yeah, I think Exhaust is playable. If you're against like a Katarina or something, Exhaust can definitely be good. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. What can I do? I'm dead. He just ganked me. Yeah, Vi is taking her junk. But like, I'm not saying anything about the Vi because I know. Like, I don't want to tilt him because he's probably already feeling very stressed out because he's in a challenger game, you know, because he's just a master. So I'm not gonna start talking to him, telling him like, you need to gank as well, blah, blah, blah. Just let him do his thing. It's fine. And the thing you need to know about Swain is, as long as you hit your abilities, you're gonna be fine. Like, you're gonna be fine. Because hitting your abilities is gonna heal you up constantly. So it's okay to take poke damage as long as you hit your abilities. Just hit your abilities, and that's why I go back to the point that I just made, that you wanna pick Swain into melee champions. Because like against Aatrox and Fiora, it's gonna be so easy for me to hit my abilities. But against an Ahri or a Caitlyn or anything like that, it's gonna be really, really hard. Another thing, by the way, I picked the giveaway winners in previous video for May. For June, I'm doing another skin giveaway. I'm giving away 3 skins this month. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video. I'm sorry for taking so long for picking winners for May, but hey, I picked them. So if you haven't checked it already, it's in the last video. It's in the Kane video. Yeah, like here he started insulting the Vi. So I'm telling him, dude, Vi is master. Like you can't expect him to do much. You know, it's a master player. Just don't insult him. Don't talk to him. He says okay. Yeah, like look, he's trying to make plays. Yeah, I gotta respect it. He's not afraid. He's not playing it passively. He's trying to make it happen. Like he tried to invade, but it just didn't work. But it's okay. Let's now focus more on me playing Swain. Here I was freezing the lane, but it's wrong to do this. It's wrong because, okay, let me explain why it's wrong. If I had a good jungler, freezing the lane like this could be useful. Because, look, Ahri is overextending right now. So, like, my jungler could potentially rotate and gank the Ahri. But knowing that this Vi is not gonna do that, I should have just shoved the wave. Because, look, now I'll get pressured by the Ahri because she'll be able to damage me for free since all the minions are here. All of her minions are here. So I lost minions, I lost HP. It was just a net loss for me. So the idea will work in, like, you know, if your jungler is ready to gank, but it just doesn't work in this particular game. I should have known that because now I'm gonna be struggling a little bit in my lane because I'm lower HP. Oh! Not bad, not bad. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like. It's a small effort, but it helps the channel. It really helps the channel a lot. So, if you want to do that, it would be very nice. Vi actually gave me the Scuttle Crab. That's so sweet of her. I don't know why she did that, but I'll take it. Ooh, I got my Rod of Ages. You want to go back ASAP. And you know what the biggest difference is between this build and the other build? Is that I go for Riftmaker second now instead of Rylai Scepter. And it does so much more damage. I don't know why, but Riftmaker just does crazy damage with Swain. Also, the true damage is really, really good. And they heal everything. Like, Riftmaker is just such a good item to go for second, rather than just going for a Rylai Scepter. I'm telling them to be careful, making sure they know Ahri is coming, pinging them like 20 different times. And yeah, hopefully they won't die from the Ahri now and start blaming me for it. Okay, okay, that's the Herald. Can do Herald here. I could also try to look for a gank on the Fiora. But it's not gonna be easy to kill a Fiora, because she does have a riposte. However, fighting her is gonna be doable because I have my ultimate. I should ult her. I could flash after her. But I'm pretty low HP, so I'll just take it. We'll take the Herald, and I'll let my ultimate charge off. It's fine. I didn't jump over the wall because Fiora could have killed me with the Ahri together. That's fine. Yeah, I should get boots, by the way. Should definitely get boots. Man, this video took so long to make, actually. Like, that's the stupid thing. I kept following the wrong builds because everyone was building this tanky build. So I was like, surely it has to be good. But it is good, but it's not the best. Like, going full AP will allow you to carry much harder. It's so stupid. Like, I played so much with the wrong build. It was kind of a waste of a time. And I had a few good games, but it just felt like I was lucky during those games. Like, as in, you know, just because the enemy was bad, the games were going well. So I didn't want to upload those either. So I ended up playing, like, how much was it? Like 45 games just for one video, man. Oh, that's like 25 minutes per game. It's like 25 hours for this stupid video. Oh, why do I do that? It's like... No, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. I wanted to gank, but I was like, meh, it's not gonna work because the Vi is not that strong, and Swain is also not that strong with only a Rod of Ages. Swain will really start to get strong like 10 minutes into the game. When you've stacked up your Rod of Ages, when you've built your Riftmaker, that's when you will really start to get very, very strong. You're sacrificing your early game for it. And especially if you go conditioning, by the way. Going conditioning makes you even weaker early game, of course. It makes you very strong in the late game. And you get a lot of HP. You need to remember this thing with Swain. This is why people like to build Amaranth Twin Guard on Swain. This is why people go for... Or this is why I go conditioning on Swain. I don't know what others go. It's because you have so much HP. You're stacking up HP passively with your passive. Well, not passively. You have to hit your abilities. And you have Rod of Ages, which gives you a lot of HP as well. So you're going to get a lot of HP, which means, you know, you're going to have a lot of HP, but low resistances. So getting resistances is going to be extremely powerful. Are we even going to kill him? Okay, nice. Vi got the shutdown. It would have been better if I got the shutdown, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to get this turret here because we've passed the 7.5 minute marks. So maybe I can get the whole turret. They're getting the mid lane turret. Can't really do anything about it, but I'm just gonna get the bot lane turret. It's fine. Camille is constantly talking about Vi, but the Camille himself is, I believe, 0-3 in the game right now. So I don't know, man. It's not like he's doing good. It's not like he's doing so good. Like, look, he's 0-3. He has less gold than everyone, so I'm not really sure why he's talking so much. Oh, get the Riftmaker. I'm skipping boots because I got a Riftmaker now. This is a massive power spike. We're also approaching like 10 minutes into the game. So the Rod of Ages is stacked up very, very far as well. Now I'm hella strong. Like, now I'm really strong because I got a very early Riftmaker in this game. So let's see. She missed. Ult. Oh, oh, baby. I mean, look at this. Hooking him back into the ult. Look, if you constantly hit your abilities, you're gonna get your HP back. Like, look, I'm full HP. I rooted her. Look, you keep getting your HP back. You just keep getting it back. Look, I hit her with the root. You keep getting, look at the HP. I stop her route with the second ability, so she can't escape. Come on. Oh my god, that is so disgusting. With the Rylai Scepter, you're not going to be able to sustain that much. Sure, you'll keep them within your ultimate more easily, but you're not going to do a lot of damage. You're not going to sustain that much. It's just not really worth it. But like this, Riftmaker, oh baby, is definitely worth it. It's crazy strong. I'm probably dead here though, aren't I? What? fine, I'm fine. Another thing you need to know about how to combo your abilities. This is a small... I can't help them, I don't have ultimate. But another thing you need to know is about your second ability. So obviously you can use your second ability randomly on the enemy to try to hit them, which is okay. But if you want to do maximum damage with it, you should combo your second ability with your third ability. You use your third ability on the enemy, and the moment you hit it, you put down your second ability in front of them. Like the enemy is here, you put it down here. Then you pull the enemy into your second ability. The reason that you want to do it like this is because your second ability will do 50% bonus damage if it's casted on top of an immobilized enemy. And you know, rooting the enemy or pulling the enemy back is immobilizing them. So if you do it like that, you'll do a lot of burst damage with your second ability. It's very, very strong. So really try to do it like that. There's nothing to do on the map right now. Probably gonna take the big fat brown guy in the jungle right now. I wonder, if I was not brown myself, would people have considered it offensive if I call this the big fat brown guy? Because I know how sensitive the world nowadays is. Would people have considered it offensive if I wasn't brown and if I called that jungle camp the big fat brown guy? I don't know. I don't know. Even though there's obviously zero meaning behind it, I just don't know what he's called. But I don't know. You never know from the world nowadays, to be honest. You never know. I've already had people being offended at the dumbest stuff ever that, you know, I've said or I've done. So I don't know. Nah, but you know what it is? Brown people, which are generally Arabic people, Indian people, these people don't really get offended. Like, they don't really care. Like, they don't really care too much. Unless, of course there are, you know, of course there are things that go over the line. But these people are not as sensitive as the West, I have to say. But enough politics and all that stuff. Let's focus on the video right now. Let's see, that's a good Camille ultimate doctor. Oh, I rooted both of them. And when you ult, by the way, you just want to try to hit as many enemies as possible. I mean, look at this. Ah! I was within 3 enemies. But, you know, they were able to kill me because I have like no armor or magic resist. That is, of course, the only downside of this build. As opposed to the other build. When you go for the other build, situations like this, you're gonna be stronger because you're gonna be able to survive it a bit more easily with the armor on Twin Guard and all of the other defensive items. But like, that's why you need a stasis. This is where a stasis comes in handy. If you get too low HP within the enemies, you just stasis and you're gonna continue. Yeah, you see, like in this game, I also realized I want the stasis. What I'm doing here actually is I'm not buying a stasis. I'm buying a teleport just to teleport to the Baron to stop them from taking the Baron. As you can see, they can't take it. If they continued to do it, I would have just straight up killed them. I would have literally just killed them if they did that. So I spent 800 gold on a teleport just to stop them from doing Baron. And honestly, I think it's worth it. Because if they would have gotten a Baron, they would have been able to take turrets, maybe even end the game, kill all of us, you know. So I didn't want to deal with any of that. So I just teleported to the Baron just to stop them. And if they kept doing it, I don't think they could have taken it, but like, I would have killed them. I would have destroyed them. So now we're fine. Like, now they don't have the Baron and we're okay. I just waited for his bomb to charge up so I could last hit it. I can't really take that because they may kill me for it. Oh, nice! Camille killed the Fiora somehow. What I did is I checked whether there was vision over the wall, just to be able to take that control ward, to check whether they were waiting behind the wall. So that's why I did it. And the reason I did it like that is because I have a blue buff anyways. So I don't really care about spending mana right now. Oh, but look at that healing. When you hit your abilities, the healing is so crazy good. Camille ult? We shouldn't really dive this. Oh, I hit 3 man! But this is still too much. Why? Like, we just shouldn't really dive like that, to be honest. It's too much. I hit 3 men with my third ability, so I thought maybe it's a good engage, but no. It was too much. It was just too much. And we need the Vi, by the way, because this is the third dragon. Normally the Vi should have really been with us, because this third dragon is extremely important. Because if they take the third dragon, we're gonna get screwed. Yeah, you can see I kind of wanted to type. I wanted to say like, Vi, you should have been with us. But then I was like, no, it's okay. It's fine. We can still fight for it. Like, when the third dragon is extremely important, whether it's yours or from the enemy. Because if it's yours, if you take it, you basically win the game. If it's the enemy's, you lose it, you basically lost the game. Because you'll become giga buffed with 3 dragons. All of the stats are insane. Like, the Ice Dragon will give you 28 ability haste. The Ocean Dragon will give you 8% missing HP healing every 5 seconds. You know, the Mountain Dragon will give you ridiculous armor magic resist. Ah, why? Not now. Why? It's fine. We can fight. Come on! Ah! See, now this looks like a bit of a better fight for us. Because this is a more open area. I can go, like, I can... Oh, look at that! I rooted both Exhaust and Kaisa. Look at that damage, guys. That is Ahri? I shouldn't be afraid of Ahri. As long as my ultimate maintains up. Ah, I missed her. No. Heal, heal. Ah, no. The heal didn't catch up to me. Oh, like 0.1 seconds I would have survived that if the heal caught up to me. Ahri killed me before the heal caught up to me. No way. That was so close. I would have survived. Wow. Damn. Hey, at least we got the dragon. And they're making the right call. They should be going for the Baron. Because 4 enemies were dead. And the enemies are never gonna make it in time here. Like, even with teleports, they're just not gonna make it. Vi, you should go back, bro. You should just go back. Don't go to the blue buff. Go back! The Elder is spawning. You know, the Elder is spawning. You should definitely go back right here. Talking about Vi, by the way, I have a Vi video coming for you guys, but it's not any Vi video. I went full crit Vi with a collector, and that video is gonna be coming soon as well. Wait, let me see. That video is coming soon as well. I know you guys are gonna love that video. I just know. So the Elder is spawning. I am pushing bot lane because I have a teleport. See, here the question arises, can I 1v1 Fiora? I was a bit hesitant, honestly, and I still am. Like, can I really kill a Fiora? I'm a level ahead. You know what? I think I should do fine against her. I'm Swain. Like, do I win this? Do I win this? And this is the problem. She can just run out of it. She wants to fight me because she has her ultimate as well. Okay, I can definitely win it, by the way. I mean, look at that. I can easily win the fight. Oh, she was waiting for her team. But we have Elder now. Ah, we have Elder now, so I killed the Ahri as well. She was baiting me for the Ahri to come, but my team was just getting the Elder because they were coming for me. And then I just killed both of them with the Elder. But okay, you can 100% 1v1 a Fiora as a Swain. As long as you're just not super behind. You have to be careful though if you don't get one shot. Because when she ults you and ignites you, to reduce your healing, that could be problematic. Nice. Very, very nice win. So let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. Let's see. Yeah, I was the MVP. I deserved it this game, to be honest. I did really well this game. We actually all did quite a lot of damage. So we did really well. It was a good team. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video.